Hello, I'd like to introduce you to the formula for everything you would ever need. And this may sound like a pretty crazy topic, but as I go through this information, I think you'll see where I'm going with this. This is going to be a series of online courses to help you unzip all the files in your life. And I need to make a disclaimer first. This is not medical information. This is not designed for people to set up any kind of a health practice. This is for personal use. And this is not diagnostic, it's not treatments, it's not cures. In fact, this is quantum energy work, which really doesn't acknowledge disease. This instead is a software program designed to help you raise your personal, what I call voltage, but which some call vibration or chi. This software is known as the SRC for you, and it sends the energy of virtual Qigong to what's known as the energetic blueprint or etheric field. Some people call it the aura. And many think that our body emits an aura, but it's actually the opposite. Our aura or etheric field creates our body. So what we're looking to do is to clear patterns of stress, which allows the etheric field to raise in voltage, which allows the body to self-heal. And this is such a software that with consistent use, this can happen. Now, if you have a physical condition, of course, you know you should seek the advice of your healthcare provider immediately. But I've tried to set this up into some verbiage as well because we need a foundation. And so it makes me think of Arthur C. Clarke, who made a famous statement. He said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And so you think about electric light and realize that that seemed magical at one point, but it was interesting. People didn't question it. It wasn't, how does it work? It was just, oh, what do I do? Flip a switch. Same way with television, radio. You got your cell phones, the internet. People don't really question it. They just do it. And if they do ask, they're told it's frequency. But the thing is, everything is frequency. So you then say, well, what could we do for our own personal well-being? And it turns out that we are surrounded by energy fields that far outrank the World Wide Web. And we can actually work with those fields. We can clear patterns of stress. And when that happens, because another term for energy is information, we open ourselves up to vast information. And there is a program that can help us do that, and that is this SRC for you, which we're going to be having some steps in using. And SRC stands for Stress Relief Companion, or what I like to call it, Spiritual Real-Time Companion. And it's a simple download. And if you can tap a key on a computer, you can operate the SRC for you. So that is what I'd like to show you. When you have the program, you'll have an icon right here on your desktop, which you're going to click. And there's a lot of data, so it may take a moment to come up. And this is the appearance of the software. And don't let it deceive you. This is a very powerful platform. Now, if you're new to the program, if you have the program, the step I'm going to show you, this little short series of steps, I should say, ideally for the next month, you just do this every day. Now, if you have the link, where there is a free link that's available to you, then give yourself a week to do just this. And so I'm just going to demonstrate how easy this is. I'm going to start by typing in my name. I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard. Now, here is a button called Optimize Connection. This is going to clear any static. When you pull up the optimized connection, you want to make sure and hit the plus, and what you're doing is clearing static between your field and, of course, if you're working with another person with their permission, their field, or in this case, I'm just clearing my own resistance or static. And what I ask people to do is don't try to read all this stuff. I find that people get overwhelmed with details. I'm asking that you just, for example, here is, don't worry about this. What's this mean? What's that mean? Just hit OK and hit exit. And now you have one step and one step only, and that's to hit this blue button called the Wonder Click. This is pulling up thousands of years of Qigong knowledge. And at this point, that's all you need to do. Don't try to read this information. Don't try to figure it out. This little gray bar is removing peels of resistance, which is so significant. This is the only software I've seen that does this. But as I said, hit this, and then you're going to minimize, and you're going to do another one, because with this software you have 10 applications just like this. Okay, so I've got myself getting a stress management session. Now I'm going to put my daughter in, and I'm going to click to have her in. I'm going to optimize the connection. Now all this takes a little getting used to. For example, I'll have some people say, it's not working. And I'll say, well, did you hit the adjust, the plus? Oh! And so they'll hit the plus, and of course then it'll click right along. And they'll say, well, what's this mean? I'm saying just click the OK and click the exit for now. Hit the Wonder Click, and you're good to go. Once you get into this, it is so easy. It's just a matter of 3 basic steps. Name, and this can be person, place, or thing, as well as a situation. So let's just put my house. If you type it in, then hit the keyboard, optimize the connection, hit the plus, don't worry about all the writing, just OK, exit, Wonder Click. It's like Bend and Snap out of Legally Blonde. Bend, and Snap. I think you have the idea. Keep calm and bend and snap. And one last run through. Again, select a name from the name box. You must have permission, of course. You don't want to work on anyone who hasn't given permission. So let's just put my friend CD. And I'm not going to spell out her name. Hit enter. Optimize connection. Remember to hit the plus. Hit the OK here. Don't worry about reading everything. Hit the exit. Now call forth thousands of years of Qigong wisdom. And you are in the process. There are 10 such applications, and hopefully you can get into the habit of each and every day sitting down and doing 10 applications, which can be directed towards people, places, things, or situations to manage all the stress involved.